Let's talk about some last minute Prime Day tips that you can still implement. You can no longer submit deals or Prime Day exclusive coupons, but what can you do leading up to Prime Day? And let's talk a little bit about PPC and budgets as well. The first thing I'll talk about is the budgets. When it comes to PPC budgets, what should you do? Should you increase your budget? Should you decrease your budget? What's the best thing for your brand? The first thing is that you should know that conversion rates will start to decline. Actually, pretty much today is Thursday. They're going to start to decline from now until Prime Day. That's because people are browsing, they're looking for products, and they're going to say, you know what? I'm going to wait until Prime Day and I'm going to see if there's a deal. I'll come back. I don't really need this right now. I've done this. I'm looking to buy Apple AirTags. I'm going to wait and see. I don't need it right away. I'm going to wait and see if there's a deal for that on Prime Day. My parents are looking to buy luggage. Again, not an emergency. They were looking today, and then my wife said to them, well, wait, maybe there'll be a deal during Prime Day. So this is exactly the behavior that's happening right now, and the conversion rates are going to be lower as a result. Now, the question is, what should you do about that? Well, one of the things you could do is you can reduce your budgets now if you want to, because you're going to see lower conversion rates. However, if you have deals running or Prime exclusive coupons running on Prime Day, you may not want to do that because people may add your product to cart, just like I did with the Apple AirTags, and come back and shop for that product and see if it's available on a deal during Prime Day. So you may not want to lower your budgets on products where you do have deals coming up. What we're recommending is to increase your budget by 50% the day before Prime Day. There's going to be a lot more traffic on the site and you don't want to run out of budget. Again, people will be browsing that day. Conversions won't be great, but again, they're looking for the products that they may want to buy on Prime Day. And then we're recommending a double the budget for the days of Prime Day. Again, this is not a one size fits all recommendation. If you are obviously, short on inventory, if you're going to run out of on inventory, if you don't have deals during Prime Day, I wouldn't necessarily recommend increasing your budget the day before Prime Day deals or Prime exclusive coupons. So it's not a one size fits all. And then what we're doing too is if you're using software, we're actually lowering the target A cost by about 10%. So if we have a target A cost of 30%, we're going to make it 27%. The reason is because what's happening is software doesn't know it's Prime Day. Software is going to see that you are converting really well and you may have a lower A cost, and it's going to start to raise your bids during Prime Day and the day after. And obviously the conversions are going to drop right after Prime Day. So that's another thing you can expect to see a couple of days post Prime Day of conversions dropping. Now, because of that, because software is going to artificially raise your bids to try to meet your target A cost goal, and you may be below it, what we are recommending is lower your target A cost so that the bids are not increased for the days after Prime Day. And you can expect also to have a lower conversion rate for the next 2-3 days post Prime Day as well. Now, what are some of the things that you can still do in your business before Prime Day? So first of all, sponsored brand ads. If you're not using custom images, go in and edit your creatives. You can use custom images. You'll get a much better click-through rate. If you have deals, coupons, etc., on Prime Day, you can change your messaging on your sponsored brand ads, and you can put a copy that says, save on this product. So you're allowed to use that kind of copy on your sponsored brand ads. So promotional messaging and sponsored brand ads. You can still update your storefront. You can create a deals page on your storefront, and only products that have deals will show up will Amazon show on that page while the deals are live. So it's kind of dynamic. You can still use Amazon posts, upload posts. And if you don't have any deals, if you didn't get any to submit any deals or Prime exclusive coupons and you still want to do something, you could just add a regular coupon to your listing. It's not as strong because you're not going to get that big badge that that Amazon gives you when you have a deal or a Prime exclusive coupon, but it's still going to be something that people will see. Oh, there's a coupon. They're going to think, okay, this is still discounted today, and you may have a better conversion rate. People are really looking for deals, discounts when they're shopping on Prime Day. You can expect to see an increase in sales even if you don't have that, but obviously not as big as if you are going to be running coupons or deals. Obviously, some things to keep in mind are your inventory. Are you going to focus on profitability? Are you going to focus on growth? What's going to, do you have enough inventory post Prime Day? And then also remember that there's going to be another Prime fall event that Amazon announced sometime in the fall, and then there's going to be Q4. So you have to make sure that you're going to have enough inventory in place, and think about, if you haven't yet ordered inventory for Q4, to make sure that you have enough inventory for Q4. And, that may impact, again, what you do with budgets, etc., around PPC. And one interesting thing that you can do also is we've had previous episodes talking about the new Amazon marketing stream, which is basically hourly data around your PPC. If you don't have that, I would say, and you want to kind of preserve budget or maximize your budget on Prime Day, you may want to do day parting or turn your ads off overnight. Overnight hours we've seen is the highest cost per click and the worst ACoS, because everybody's budgets reset. And if you don't have, if you're not going to have budget to last the entire day of Prime Days, you may want to, unless you have a deal that's, running on the overnight hours or something, you may want to pause your ads during the overnight hours or reduce your bids during that time if you're using software that can do that. This is something that, we're doing, and we can actually both pause and we can also decrease bids for particular hours during the day with the new Amazon Marketing Stream API. It'll also be interesting this year to get data for the first time that we have the Amazon Marketing Stream to see what happens on an hourly basis with PPC results that we'll be able to implement next during the next Prime events that come up. And, I'll share that information on the podcast as well. So it's just a quick update, regarding Prime Day. I expect to see a lot more deals this year. People have more inventory this year than they did in the last couple of years, because I think Amazon's a little bit slower right now, and more sellers have understand the supply chain issues today. And I think I'm more prepared with inventory now than in the last couple of years. So just a quick update. Hope you guys have an amazing Prime Day. I hope you crush it, and I'll see you on the next episode.